It's been a long 3 months, but finally, Growing Up African is back. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of my series, Growing Up African. And in my last episode, I talked about things that you would commonly hear in an African household or things African parents say. And today's episode is going to be a sequel to that, and we're going to be doing things African parents do. And probably episode 3 won't take too long since I'm on break right now. So hopefully I can get that out sometime in January. And I have about 2 or 3 more videos coming before the year ends. So stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's get into episode 2. Alright. So I got my journal here again, and basically, we're just going to go through this list. It's a long one. So first up, we have their way or the highway. One thing about African parents is they will never admit their child is right. They would rather jump off a cliff than say their child is right in the argument. You say the sky is blue, they will say the sky is yellow. You say the week starts on Sunday, they will say the week starts on Monday. Just don't try it. Don't try it, because they'll make you seem like you're wrong, and you'll have to end up apologizing even though you did nothing wrong. So just know, even if you're correct, and you know they're correct when they start arguing with you, just keep it to yourself, because they would rather burn the bridges than to just say the simple words, "You are right, my son," or "You are right, my daughter." Next up, you have mandatory dating. It doesn't matter if you just woke up 5 seconds ago, 10 nanoseconds ago. The second you walk by your parents, they'll immediately say, "Hey, is this how I raised you? You just come disrespecting me in this house. You cannot greet." Simple 2 words. You cannot greet. Did I do something wrong? They will make such a big exaggeration over you not greeting them in the morning. And I'm just like, "Ma'am, sir, I have crust in my eyes. I can barely see. And already you're trying to gaslight me and interrogate me because I have not said 2 words. Just wait. Let me wash my face and then I'll greet you, okay?" Like, it's never that serious. African parents can become professional actors. Like, screw professional actors. Get you some African parents. Next up, you have expecting girls to act like women. Well, while the sons can have dirty rooms, while the sons can basically do anything they want, basically from the time that you hit double digits, you're expected to, clean the house, wash the dishes, sweep the floor, do laundry, and do cooking. And I'm like, okay, that's good to know. But whenever my mom would call me downstairs to come cook, all of a sudden, she'll be like, "Oh, when you get older, who's going to cook for your family? Oh, don't buy your family McDonald's, or don't buy them Burger King." And I'm just like, aren't you the main one talking to me about not having a relationship at this age? If I don't want to talk about a relationship in this age, why are you talking about what I'm going to do in my future family life? Of course, I'm gonna learn how to cook, but why do you have to bring my family into this? I don't want to be talking about kids at this age. Please. Then, next up, you have the common gaslighting. Let's say you get into a real bad fight with one of your parents and they end up saying something really hurtful. By the time that you go upstairs to your room, basically that those words they said just keep circling and circling in your head, and they get you so down that you start crying. So basically, instead of your parents taking accountability from what they said, and you go downstairs and you're so sad, they'll be like, "Why are you crying?" And you can be like, "Well, you said this and this to me." And they'll be like, "When did I say that? I never said that." And you're just sitting here like, "Yes, you did." African parents will say some of the most hurtful things, and when you call them out on it, all of a sudden, it's like their memory got wiped. We know when you said these things, but they would rather act like they have amnesia than to realize what they said, and it really sucks. But yeah. Next thing I have is they will judge you by your physical features. Now, most of the time, I can take it from my parents, but when it comes to those random uncles and aunties that you see maybe once or twice a year, it'll be the uncles and aunties that'll be like, "Oh, you don't remember me? What happened? I used to come to your house and I used to change your diapers. When you used to go like that, I would go and change your diaper. I would go feed you a little bottle. Oh, I've been seeing you since you are in diapers. Oh," and you're just like, "Who is this person talking to me? Who? Who? Then your parents will be like, "Oh, you don't remember this uncle? Oh, you don't remember this auntie?" And I'm just like, "No." They were like, "When you are 2 months old, this uncle used to come and change your clothes, come be feeding you your food." Exactly. I was 2 months old. I was under 2 years old. How am I supposed to remember? And the thing is, they'll make you feel bad for not remembering them too. So, anyways, back to what I was saying is those people that claim, that I used to be changing your diapers and I used to be spending so much time with you when you're a baby, instead of just saying, "Oh my gosh, you've grown so fast. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, how's school doing?" Immediately, they will jump to your weight. They will jump to your weight. And the thing is, when it comes to weight, if I did not bring it up, why talk about it? Why? Because you could just be reading a book, you could be playing a game, or even eating some food or drinking something, and you were like, "Hey, is that this girl, this small pikin from yesterday? Oh, you are gaining weight or you are getting fat or maybe we should put you on a diet." And I'm just thinking, who asked? This man that's built like a bowling ball is really telling me I should lose some weight. It does not make no sense. This man built like a bowling ball, and this woman built like a deep fridge are telling me I should lose some weight. And your parents will see nothing wrong with it. Every single situation, they'll be talking about weight. As if weight takes away from your beauty. And this may seem a bit harsh, but I feel like if some of these men's wives look like what they look like now, which is, built like a bowling ball and built like a deep fridge, they probably wouldn't have gotten with them, because I guess they're equated to the society that skinny equals pretty and fat is immediately something wrong with being fat. You can be fat and pretty just like you could be skinny and pretty. There's nothing wrong with that. Next thing is, when it comes to soda, soda's not in the house every month. Soda only comes during holidays like Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's when you expect to see soda in the house. Or maybe if they're nice to your birthday. You can't be like, oh, mommy, it's Valentine's Day. I saw what? No, not Valentine's Day. Not St. Patrick's Day, not Memorial Day. Only major holidays will you get soda. And if you're lucky, if they have one of their friends come over, that's when you can get soda. And that's also one of the things, when they have a guest over, they will buy some things that you will never see your parents get for you. And that just makes you feel a little bit hurt sometimes, Then next thing they have is compare you to other kids. Like, you could just be having a bad day. Let's say you get an 80 on a test, and they'll be like, what did your friend get? And you could say, oh, my friend got a 95. And they'll be like, so why couldn't you get a 95? Do they have two heads? Are they smarter than you? And I'll just be like, no. They'll be the main ones telling you, oh, don't be like your friends. Oh, don't listen to your friends. Be yourself. But when it comes to any other thing, especially academics, they'll be the first to compare you to other kids. The hypocrisy is real, my friend. The Golden Trinity is next. Unless it is one of their friends' parties, hang out with friends, forget it. Going to the movies, going shopping, going to a birthday party, forget it, because it is just school, church, and home. That's it, that's all. Next up is African parents dread Halloween. Whenever it comes to Halloween, it's turn off the lights. Oh, we're not home. We'll be ghosting these kids. The kids can ring the doorbell 10 times. They will not answer. Because African parents are so spiritual that they believe Halloween is of the devil and that's the devil's holiday, so we don't play with Halloween. But I'm gonna still watch my Halloween movies, and hey, cheap candy, lots of candy. Next up is they watch a lot of African movies. Heck, my parents are watching African movies downstairs, and they'll be the main ones preaching, oh, Halloween is of the devil, but they'll be watching all these African movies that have, like, literally the whole movie, if the mom gets mad, witchcraft, and more witchcraft. Next up, you have the constant delays. And since I've been to a lot of parties with my mom's friends, I will just let you know. Let's say the party starts at 7. Y'all, don't leave at 5. Don't leave at 6. Heck, don't even leave at 6:30. Come at 9:30. Because come at 8:30, 9:30. Because let's say you actually do come around 7, they will not start at 7. They'll start welcoming people in at 7. They'll start chatting to other people around 8. They'll still have people come in at 9. They probably won't start the party till 9:30, 10 o'clock. But one thing is, don't come at 10 o'clock, or else you'll be scraping those aluminum pans. So I'd say don't come no later than 8, 8:30, but just know, if the party's saying that they're going to start at 7, my friend, they're starting at 9:30. Don't listen to them. Next thing they have is trickster. Oh, you find a cookie tin? You find an ice cream tin? No, my friend, that is palm oil. That is stew. That is leftover food. It is almost never gonna be the food you expected it to be. It's always gonna be a food to carry everything else but cookies, everything else but ice cream. Next thing is, it doesn't matter where they are. Just know, if your African parent sees one of their friends in the store, they will make sure to let you know that they see their friends in the store. Who needs a megaphone when you have the vocals of African parents? They will scream at the top of the lungs. They'll be like, "Ah, my sister! Oh, my brother, how are you?" And you're just in the store like, "Oh my gosh, you're embarrassing me. Can you do this at another time?" No. They'll be talking for 10 minutes and all of a sudden it's like, "Go say hello to this person." And you just give them that awkward hi. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know these people. They also gossip. They'll be telling you not to gossip, but they'll be on the phone talking with one of their family members and one of their friends about another family member or their friends. They'll be like, "Oh my God, did you see this woman? She's having husband issues. Or this woman is pregnant. Or the man got a new job. Or yada, yada, yada." Like I said, the hypocrisy is real, oh. The hypocrisy is real. Then, once you go to an African party, just know, if they have the trays and you manage to get enough food, that's gonna be the meal for the next 3 days. And not complaining. Those drumsticks they have at the party and the jollof and the fried rice, they slap. But just know, if you go to a party Sunday, just know you're gonna eat that food until Thursday. Alright. But yeah, they will just 30-second prayer does not cut it. It has to be a whole worship session. Okay? If your prayer is not at least 5 minutes, they'll be like, "What's the matter with you?" So just you're in store for a long prayer. And if you're in a restaurant, the second you decide to lift up your fork to your mouth, that's when they want to get their worship session on. Or sometimes when it comes to you failing a class or you not doing well in the class, instead of being like, "Oh, maybe it's an issue with your teacher," the first thing they'll be doing is like, "Oh, is this music y'all listen to?" They'll blame it on the people you talk to. They'll blame it on social media. "Oh, it's social media. Oh, is this your phone?" Then they'll take your phone away like that's supposed to do something. No, it isn't. No, it is not. No, it is not going to do something. FYI, whatever you do, do not tell African parents what you want to be when they grow up, because they'll be the first to laugh in your face about it, okay? If you are not a doctor, anything in the medical field, you must sign up to be a lawyer. And if you are not a lawyer, you must be an engineer. If you are not a doctor, lawyer, or engineer, they'll be like, what have you done with your life? Just wasting education. And you want to become a dentist. You want to become a chef. You want to become an actor. Eh? What did I send you to school for? Academics is real serious in African households. If you do not get your bachelor's degree, PhD, if you do not get all this stack of degrees, they'll start shaming you as well. Academics is real serious, especially in their home country. It's like if you don't go to college, they'll be like, what are you doing with your life? That's how serious education is. I think that's pretty much it. Let's see. But yeah, that's it for episode 2 of Growing Up African. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was a long one, so it was quite a wait for episode 2. And I'm gonna be posting another video hopefully this weekend. And my last video is in the description. And follow me on my social medias in the outro. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!